Hi, Liseko. How are you doing?
I'm good, Tari. How are you doing on this Money Smart week?
No, I'm enjoying all the lessons I'm learning, and I'm very like I'm very kind of I'm that person who loves taking notes. And so each time when I'm coming through something across, when I see that okay, I think this will be relevant for my audience, I'm really do taking some notes. So last time we spoke about the first, the OPFO, the NFO. So I wanted to find out like okay, there are some cases where we get bad financial advice or mis-selling of financial products just because maybe someone just want to get commission and they end up advising you something which is not relevant to you maybe at that certain point, or maybe you realize later that this was not something which was relevant to me, or maybe I actually wasted money, or maybe that what they told me that I was going to get at the end of this is not what I'm actually getting. Do you have something like, so to which one do we go to? Because I usually get like those people when they're saying, you know what, I had this issue and now I don't know what to do. So which is the right ombud? Can we direct them to say, okay, go to this ombud, they can assist you?
Thanks for your question, Tari. It's so important for us to know where we can complain and what the different ombuds deal with, to help us then know where we can go. So, Tari, in terms of the things that you teach, you teach people about saving and budgeting, and they go about using financial products that are
Mm,
given to them by financial institutions, right?
yes.
And through your journey, you have goals and you want to know how can I better achieve my saving goals, my investment goals, and such. So when you then do that, this is when you will then encounter perhaps if then you are treated unfairly through these institutions. So when we look at the phase on, but in the question that you've asked me, this question around perhaps somebody, a broker, and keep in mind this has to be a registered financial advisor for the
Yes.
ombuds to be able to help you. Otherwise, they don't really know this person. Are they
Mm,
following the rules? Make sure you're dealing with a registered financial advisor, which you can find at the fsca.co.za website
mm,
or the ncr.org.za website.
mm.
Forgive me if I've gotten that wrong. So when you then this kind of phase onward type of advice would be exactly as you've mentioned, Tari, where you are expecting to get perhaps 10% on your investment, and this is what you were told on the phone call,
Mm.
or somewhere within the papers. However, when it transpires, this is not the case. This is when you follow the complaint journey, ask them what's going on, where have I missed it,
Mm.
see what's and say, no, this is not what I expected. And sorry, this is when we have to talk about financial hygiene because you
Yes.
need evidence of what you are asking for. You need evidence to say, yes, you guys have told me this. And we'll talk about this in our next video.
Yes.
So that type of advice. And then with the NFO, they help you deal with perhaps there is a banking charge that keeps coming on your account,
Mm.
on your bank statement. You've told them this is not supposed to be here. You've gone everywhere to within that institution where they've tried to help you resolve and it's not being resolved. That is when you can go to the NFO. And then for pension funds, it is perhaps when you have been paying your contribution,
Mm.
however, and you've seen your statements, however, when the money comes, it doesn't reflect in the same manner. Taking account of taxes as well and other costs involved. When you then raise this dispute with the financial institution, you then see that no, but I feel I've been treated unfairly. This is when you can approach the OPFA, the Office of the Pension Funds Adjudicator.
Mm.
However, with all of these institutions, Tari, there are sometimes areas where they will not be able to deal with your issue, and these are because of jurisdictional limitations. The based on what kind of dispute that they can handle. But you'll learn this when you then put in your dispute, and they will
Mm.
let you know.
Oh, that's perfect. Perfect. Now, at least we know the kind of complaints we can actually make. Yes, now we know. Now we are educated. So we shouldn't go complain. We shouldn't be going to complain to people like, these guys, they don't help us. I'm all alone. we're now very educated. And I'm sure if you are having any either of these issues which we spoke about today, please do reach out and get some assistance. So thank you so much, Liseko, and I'm really enjoying this learning phase. And I'm myself, I'm learning as well. So I'll be also educating my friends, my clients, everyone. I'll be telling them, do you know that there's ombuds? Guys, okay,
Absolutely.
so we
Tori, I look forward to seeing you in our bonus video where we go deeper into these conversations.
yes, definitely, yes. So we are going to have a bonus video and you are going to be learning more of this. Thank you so much.